Hello, goodbye, and hello again. Welcome back to Drifter Carbon. Today we're playing Metaphor ReFantazio.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
This is the intro movie.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
This is the latest Atlas RPG, the people that brought you Persona and Shin Megami Tensei.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Regicide, right off the bat. There goes the king. This is my second time
By my hand.
trying to record this game. I played the first hour
I
and
cannot
that
fathom
recording
it.
didn't work, so...
His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
He nominates himself, of course. Otherwise, why would he kill the king, right? Gotta be some sort of power grab. There's our title intro here. So other than the first hour that I played of this, the first time I tried to record this, I kept myself as unspoiled as possible on this game because I already knew I was going to enjoy it because it's Atlas, you know, it's the Persona team. It's their first new IP in quite some time, and I've enjoyed almost everything that they've made that I've played in the past. So I wanted to give my genuine first impressions of the game, and I did, and it was great, except it didn't record. So we're trying again. All right, let's go ahead and start a new game so that I can play from the beginning again. Okay, new game.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Here we have a depiction of a city, like an actual Earth city.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Sure.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So he's asking for the player's name here. I'm going to say Carbon. Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? And then start. Your name is indeed Carbon. You will name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
A little on the nose, but okay.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always. After all, fantasy can inspire people, so, you know.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
I wonder who this scheming man that's narrating the story is. Alright, we're going to play on normal mode. Normal says the standard difficulty where battles with thrill and challenge. Its difficulty can be changed later on. I always try to start games on the normal difficulty just so I get a feel for what the intended experience was like. You know, what did the creators want it to be like? I may change it to easy later on, which is just makes the battle a little easier. But I'm gonna try and see how far I can get on normal before I start getting frustrated. There's also Storyteller where battle's really easy, but I'm not gonna go that far. Normal. Ready.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
He keeps his ferry in a hearse.
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
I bet Link wished that he had a merce sometimes. When Navi would hassle him.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute.
Luis was
You're with us or against us?
Guy who killed the king.
And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you
Elders
got in
are
the capital?
basically the closest thing to normal humans that this world
What's
has.
this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Most people have some fantasy element to them.
Hold it! should have listened to us, chum.
Well, that escalates things, doesn't it?
Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Like you? Stuck like you?
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Pretty cool opening line for her. Quite the hazardous way to start our adventure, I would say. Falling from such a great height.
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Looks like it.
At least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
You alright?
Are you alright?
Oh, that's right. The protagonist actually speaks in this game. That's a rarity for the Atlas titles.
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
I guess that's why I was keeping you in immerse.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
It's the Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls, use the movement keys to move. Right trigger while moving to dash. B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the mini-map to see which way to go. You can use the tutorials you've seen before in the main menu. I did not do a good enough job of actually looking at my mini-map last time I played this, so I will endeavor to do better this time. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. These guys are bad. These guys kill you in one hit. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Use LT to use face sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. She's the fairy, Gallica. When you see an enemy you've never encountered before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can. Avoid enemies and head for high ground. Just follow the cliff on your right.
These ones aren't messing around.
So we need to go between these two groups of enemies. And I'm just gonna run for it. I probably should have waited for the enemies to be a little farther away from me, but it's okay. I think we can make it.
Oh no.
I tried to fight them last time and immediately got myself killed. But I'll save you the trouble of watching me die. Pretty cool reverse pyramid building.
But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
That's right, ladies, gentlemen, and others. He can hear his own background music. His own theme song. Yeah! That's an actual spell in universe. That is a canon thing that is happening. He is hearing this music. It's as though music is playing directly in your mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Kind of a rarity in RPGs, but I suppose that in Persona, you could say that the music you're hearing in Persona 3 was also coming over your character's headphones, so, you know, that's one way of looking at it at least.
Look!
Alright.
Over there!
Hey, look! That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Look around, see if there's any other items around to grab. I didn't really look behind me before. Let's try to go between the ribs and pick up those items.
Run!
That's a medical herb. And another medicinal herb. Do you think we die instantly if we fight these wolf enemies? I think we're supposed to not fight them right now. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
I know that the worm things
This
kill you
land of
instantly.
8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Almost there.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. Hear my wish, and come forth from the epic of glory to grant me thy something. Excuse me. Had some little bit of water go down the wrong way.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
The capital city.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Yep, Eldas are apparently a pretty rare tribe.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
I do like the voice acting in this game. They did a very good job of voice acting, but I've kind of come to expect that from Atlas. Of any of the Japanese games, I feel like Atlas does an excellent job of English voice acting.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Indeed.
Careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Going back in time. Flashback.
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
The prince has been cursed for 10 years, but he's not dead.
No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
There you go. That's the main plot, at least so far.
Hey, are you listening?
We've gotta get into the military and contact the contact.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
Yep, no second chances.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Luckily, we've got a mini-map. I'll actually use it this time.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press the right, the right button, the right shoulder button to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has a good ideas, or so she thinks. So, hold on. Press up in safe areas to save your progress. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna save over this. There we go. Save complete. I will show you what the map looks like. This is what the map looks like. The full map. And just to show it off, I'll go ahead and press Y. We don't have time for detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Go straight down the main street and you should find the recruitment center.
Whatever will I do?
We should talk to a couple people along the way.
Come off it.
Ah, it's an Eldar. Why is one of your kind here in Grand Trad? I have business here. Silence! Sanctism teaches us that the Eldar are an evil tribe that defy the teachings, so get back. Stay away from me, you fiend. Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. This character has a portrait, so you know she's important. But she has nothing to say to us at the moment.
Here.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you.
Some sort of focus.
Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
You need an igniter.
So many different types,
in order
too.
to use magic.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say, You don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
That's what they were talking about in the intro movie. This of course is just a replica.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that
Thanks, I
was
guess.
unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Indeed. You can chat with some of the locals
Let's head
along
there.
the way, though. Joined the army because I looked up to Lord Luis, or Luis, but now I get my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently.
You are?
Oh, the recruitment place. Go down the street towards the cathedral and it'll be the building on the left. You're looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's any other work for elders, I guess. Don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of Sunshadow Row you crawled out of? You're in for a rude awakening, boy.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
Heading on down this way. Grand Trad, Regolith Grand Cathedral. I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. So keep our head down, but don't let people walk all over you either.
What are you playing at?
Really now?
Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? It's just down this road if that's the case. But an Elda enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll it be next? We wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Luis was in power. The mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it. Let's just go ahead and head to the recruitment office, which is right here.
Do me.
We can walk around and talk to more people later.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Righto.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the guard. where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
That would be us.
An elder.
Here we go.
I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Let's see. I'm going to say I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm going to say I'm small, but I'm quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Okay, please enter the name of this story's protagonist. Let's go with Beans. So the name of the protagonist is Beans? Yes, quite surprising, isn't it? You wouldn't think it would be, but it is.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes, they don't actually say your name, but that would be asking a bit much.
Yes!
Not everyone can be Codsworth from Fallout 4.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
way now. Up to. Next.
Okay, what a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. We can talk to people in the meantime.
Let's hurry.
What she had to say. Well, that wasn't too much trouble, now was it? We better get in line though, or we'll start to suspect something.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Greed makes the world go round, as it were. Want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Yeah, we're not gonna cut. Let's talk to this guy. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. They said the tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Lucius, or Luis. His army's built on merit, so even a Parapus stands a chance. So that's what this is, the Parapus tribe that have this like fox or wolf-like appearance.
Look at that.
Bulletin board. There are a lot of wanted posters. This is no time for gawking. We have to get in line.
Boy, there.
What's the world coming to?
Blast it. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here. Did they really make you work alongside creepy Eldar? The Parapus I can deal with, but Eldar are right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an Eldar to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy.
Boy, there.
Let's join the queue. We waited for quite some time and now it's evening.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force! Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks, mate.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Same to you.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
So sometimes they look like a staff, and sometimes they look like a necklace.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Map! Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Wow, that's
Very
a real
important.
map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Pain will be your ever-present companion on this journey,
Perfect.
I'm sure.
That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's
How
sleep,
convenient.
because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Yep, gotta get a good night's sleep because we're about to be on the road.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It
Never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Saw this image earlier.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
So I guess in their world, our world is a story from, or a world from a storybook.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Well, I mean, our world does still have discrimination, unfortunately.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
That's the ideal.
Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
There we go. We can go ahead and save. Alrighty. Save complete. Early morning. We're having another flashback here.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end.
That's all anyone can really do.
But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
That was right before the prince collapsed and, didn't get back up.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
This was 10 years ago. We didn't spend very long in the capital this time, but we'll be back, I'm sure. I'm not going to establish a place like that and then have you never visit it again.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Very stylish menu system here. But what do you expect from the Persona people? Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border front. You can view information about your surroundings in the royal map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about and then press A.
This place here.
Northern Border Fort, a fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Don't forget.
The Northern Border Front. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we'll find him quickly.
Okay then.
Got it. All we can do now is rest. Let's have a big day. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
So yes, this does have a calendar system, like the Persona games. Time is ever passing, and then...
The Northern Border Fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
All right.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel. Say,
I might have actually
friend,
skipped a little bit.
I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Let's see.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
This is as far as I've gotten.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
He might not like it if I apologize for him, so maybe I should stand up for my friend and say, is it a fight you want? Perhaps that's a little dangerous, but I'm going to do it anyway.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together.
Well, he did stand up for us before, so I think it's only fair that we stand up.
Never got round to an
too.
introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Beans! You wouldn't think it, but I'm Beans!
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Indeed it does. Beans does have a certain weight to it.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort! Double time! I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Sure, I'm sure you're not at all just staying behind so you don't get your hands dirty or get hurt.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
No, I think he's just being strategic. Never hurts to send for reinforcements when there's a crisis on your hands.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Indeed. Alright, I'll play a little bit longer, but the next chance I get to save, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
I keep her in my merce.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure.
No
He's
idea.
never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll! Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Indeed. But this is not just an adventure game, this is an RPG. Of course we're going to have to fight someone.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Yep.
Are your allies in here? Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow, we've got to find him. Haha. You're running with such purpose. What was it you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Oh, okay, can't rotate the camera here. So we're just going straight in. Oh, by the way, we can press down to pull up a memorandum here and read about people. Anything in particular we want to read about? We could read about the characters that we've met so far. Gallica, a fairy who accompanies Beans on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive side excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Beans when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. And of course, Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clamar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumbled at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent overfamiliarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. Who was Forden? Oh, Forden was this guy. Avestim Forden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and as such is the leader of the Crown Theocracy. Despite hailing from the Roag tribe, rather than the more common Clamar or Rosante tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. So he's kind of like a pope and also sort of the temporary leader of the country while there's not someone more official. Anything else we need to read about? For now, I think we'll hold off. I did want to play a little bit of the dungeon before I stop. It's going to be a long video. I apologize for that. What's happening in there? I'm assuming this is a dungeon at least. I didn't play this far before. Whoa. What is that? Oh, snap.
There it is.
Nasty.
That's a human.
That's a human, you say?
Stand your ground!
I'll take your word for it.
Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Indeed.
Oh. Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Frias, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Is there anyone alive in there? Answer me. No, I'd like to examine. There we go. No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. Let's examine those.
This is bad.
Oh, get back. We've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It seems similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. They're calling the monsters in this world humans. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you're still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Looks like we don't stand a chance against this thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage a squad battle alongside your allies. Okay. You press Y anytime, but if you use the X attack to stun enemies first, you can start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete enemies' break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay.
This battle's out.
There we go. That did some damage. Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or press Y to use skills, which consume MP. Performing an action will expend a turn icon seen at the top of the screen. Okay, so the little crystal things. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. What about, like, does this have elemental advantage? Like, can you earn extra turns by doing the persona thing.
I won't hold back!
Mage fire. Okay. We could go ahead and try a spell here. Opal. That's what these guys call. Yeah, let's do that.
Still here? Not done yet.
Aha, he did a follow-up. Okay, so it's still stunned, so I'm just going to use melee. There we go, we did it! Alright, I got 10 money.
I think I'm getting used to this.
And, 30 mag and 13 money, actually. Got some bonuses, bonus EXP and so forth. Nice. Almost
that
level
was the
2.
last of them.
Alright!
Woo, we pulled through somehow. We're alive. That's all I can ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Nobody else to examine. There was a pathway downward here. We go forward or downward? Hold on, what is the map telling us? Looks like there's people to talk to that way. What's down, though?
Alright.
Oh.
How's that? We have the edge.
Keep it or something. Alright, let's do a melee attack.
Burn to up! One left!
Oh, I see you don't actually control your companions in battle.
Only one left! Finish them off! We're clear!
A tough one. The power of fire!
You know, you probably could have just meleeed it. You kind of just wasted your MP there, but whatever.
Even easier than expected.
Unscathed triumph. I see. So when you beat an enemy without taking damage, you actually get extra stuff.
I'll strive
Level
for greater
up.
heights.
Awesome. Okay, my stamina increased. And I have a point to distribute. Oh, okay. Physical attack damage, magical attack damage. Lowers damage sustained from enemies. That sounds useful. Raises hit, evasion, and escape success. That seems pretty high, probably because I made that dialogue choice earlier. Raises the item acquisition rate, etc. Well, can be useful too, but I'm going to get some endurance. Oops, no. Hold on. No, I would like this. Yeah, we're good.
That should do it.
Okay, the map. So I'm going to move this way. Is there anything in here? Oh, I can break stuff. I don't see anything in here. There's a jumping tube.
On your guard! This is our chance! This could be our choice!
Alright. Let's just keep doing melee. These guys seem pretty weak.
Burn to up! Good one, still.
Oh, it's resistant to fire, so watch out.
Only one left! Finish them off! We're clear!
The power of fire!
Fire. It's frustrating that we both have the same element. I guess we learn more elements later. Otherwise, why would we both have the same spell?
We made short work of that!
I guess that's just the fire spell is a beginner spell. Locked, I guess. Seems like it's locked. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy and mess him
This
up.
battle's out. This could be our chance. A tough one.
Finish him off!
Still here?
That'll do. Always comes through. Only one left.
So as long as we get the jump on enemies, we seem to be able to knock them out before... Oh, we got a medicinal
Next one will fall just as easy.
Awesome. Okay.
That was the last of them.
That's the end of him. Nothing in that cell. Nothing in this cell. I was hoping I'd find a key. Oh, okay. Maybe we did. Maybe defeating the enemy opened that up.
Hey,
what's this?
something.
Revival medicine. Nice. Very nice. I'll take it. This one still locked? Yeah, okay. Alright, now that we've gone here, let's go back up and go the other direction. enjoying the combat so far. Can I jump? No.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks on enemies. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance the entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. Alright, I'm going to sneak up on it then.
Come on! Good one!
Gotcha.
This is our chance! Forward!
Let's settle this quick!
Let's knock him out in one blow! Oh, now you choose not to use your magic. Oh well, it's okay.
A tough one!
The power of fire! Finish him off. Good, good, good.
Even easier than expected.
I feel stronger.
Level up. Okay. Looks like we gained some magic this time. I would like some more endurance. There we go. Never hurts to have lots of endurance.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Clear these out.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Medicinal herb. Upstairs.
Look!
We have the edge.
Let's take them all out. Everyone, go!
It's nice that we take out like half their HP in one go. He's using up all his MP though. We really could have taken them down with
I think I'm getting used to this.
melee. Think.
That was the last of them.
Can I break these? No. Can't go that way. Hey, he's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Oh, of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. That way.
Run.
You're so young. Fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's no more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them. You're too late. That monster. You can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Can I save? I can't. Frustrating. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to keep going until the next time we can save. He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Hey.
What are you muttering to yourself this whole time? What has you so concerned?
Damn it!
Ah, damned Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the humans appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Damn it. We're too late. The door here.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
too. Perhaps you're searching for someone. I can't answer that. Yet you can't deny it either. Why hide it from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry. It's that human from earlier. Or is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like they came from the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting that day.
Hurry!
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Hold on, was there anywhere else that I could go? Back here? What about the top of this tower? Is there anything here, like a treasure chest or something? I knew it! I knew there'd be something here.
You found something!
Video game logic, ladies and gentlemen, and others. There is always something down the path that you did not naturally take in order to progress. Okay, to examine these guys.
Yeah, just push through! Let's give him a fight!
And we'll win this!
Maybe we can level up again before the boss fight.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Level 3. No, still level 3. Okay. already leveled up earlier. That is a broken igniter. What does that do? Item. Broken igniter can be scrapped for parts. Consider selling it. Oh, okay. Just a treasure item then. Makes sense. Has a little gem icon on it. Nothing else here. Here, something.
Come on! Okay, let's do this all we've got. Still here? A tough one.
Try some of this!
I will fight if I say so myself.
Critical. Wish you'd saved that for the boss fight, my friend.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That'll do it.
That should come in handy.
Nothing else in here. Don't even need to bother breaking these. Doesn't seem to do anything for me.
Alright, how's that? This battle's out. Let's go.
Stay calm, everyone.
I'm gonna save my MP. I already know I can take this guy down.
Power of they die hard.
We've not taken damage yet. Or I guess one of us took some damage at some point, but I'm not sure when. Or is that just because I've been leveling up and increasing my stuff? Yeah, I guess that probably is because I've been leveling up. Should I heal before battle, or maybe it'll heal me automatically? There's a downward staircase here. An old coin. Take it.
This is our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
I would like to level up before the boss fight, if possible.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much EXP at this
There
point.
are still some foes around.
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
That's okay.
Through here?
Any experience is good experience, I say. Although my companion is using up all of his MP, so maybe I would have been better off trying to rush for the
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay
boss
alert.
fight.
Let's push through. Let's give him a fight.
There might be more treasure here, and I don't think we're going to be able to come back through here later.
Still up?
Dungeon.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Only one left.
There we go. Got him.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Alrighty. Yeah, it seems like once you reach a certain level, enemies aren't much of a challenge to you, so you don't get any rewards.
This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Oh, is this one different? It was kind of a different color, right? Fire. These guys are strong to fire, though, right? Still here? Keep doing melee. Nice. All right.
Even easier than expected.
Oh, it's just an item on the ground. Magla pill. What does that do? Magla pill. Pill can be taken to replenish one's magic power. Restores 20 MP to one ally. Should I give that to my friend? I'll hold on to it for now, and if I need to use it in battle, I can always use it in battle. We're already past the hour mark, so I would have liked to have wrapped it up, but it's okay. Roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. Ah, I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We'll have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Alright, I don't guess it's gonna let me save now. Of course not.
What do you think?
Let's proceed then. This feeling, I knew it. The human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. A little bit of screen tearing there, but I don't think it shows up in recordings. Spinny, spinny.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
Let's kick its butt. Harold!
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it
Usually
work.
is. No, the mission depends on our survival. Okay, let's see. I really should have given him more MP, but we'll try using magic first. Hold on, was there a scan or something? Status are analyzed.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
We don't know anything about this guy. Okay. Homo Gorelio.
Let's go.
Try using Mage Fire. That didn't do much.
Monster. You're mine! Burn to ash!
That doesn't seem to be doing much damage. Oh, snap. Oh, he can attack twice? Oh, great.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Okay, try melee. No, that's doing the same amount of damage as the magic. Save your energy, dude. Melee's doing much more damage. Oh, snap.
Please!
Okay, maybe this isn't so
How
good.
is it this strong?
What more can I do? Maybe this is a supposed to lose battle. Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
You're not going to be a temporary ally, are you? You're not going to throw yourself upon its sword.
If you would repay me, then live.
One damage. Wow.
This is it.
Oh, snap.
No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Are we having our Velvet Room moment here?
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Did we just rip our soul out or something? Interesting. Transform!
is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Oh, okay. So now we have wind magic and a recovery, but our ally doesn't seem to be on the field anymore. So I will use Sick. Deals weak magic wind damage to one enemy. Maybe it's weak to wind.
Alright.
It is! Alright. Oh, we turned back though. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Resistant now.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Okay, so we do have press turn going on here.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Alright, let's see. I see no reason not to go ahead and use this. On the head wings.
Wind!
That's it! Stay on it!
I will fight with pride.
Excellent. Okay, let's do it again.
Scour!
We're done! We've got to hit the other spots too.
Ouch. Alright, maybe I should have targeted the others first. The legs first.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
I see no reason to hold back.
Wind.
Let's target the legs.
You hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm.
Seeker!
Do it again.
Scour! Let's push through!
One more turn on to do it. Oh, he's eating some of his apples.
Wait, what?
Auto cannibalism? It's healing!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick!
Yeah, less than ideal.
It's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe we could try melee on the apples. Or should I? No. I've got a lot of MP, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It didn't give me a critical or anything. Okay, maybe melee against the apple. That seems to do more damage, right?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure. Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing?
Understood.
Sure.
Leave it to me.
Oh, Gallica!
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Seeker!
Alright, now... Oh, okay, so its head and its legs are already damaged, so I can just finish it off, I guess. Oh, I thought I had already taken down the leg. Guess not.
Let's go!
Keep going.
Wind!
I'll heal after this. This time resistant to that.
Seeker!
Let's do die. Or day, however you would pronounce that. It should be good. That healed me a lot. So I'm going to keep hitting it.
Still here?
So I just have that
come forth, Royal Soul!
I'm able to use my other form all the time in this battle. Wondering if that's always the case. No, because then when am I using the fire move if
Wind!
that was the case? So I'm assuming sometimes you're mortal or human form or Edna form, and sometimes you're in your special form. I got a Gorleo's apple treasure.
Okay.
And I leveled up. And I ranked up
I'll
as
strive
well.
for greater heights.
Excellent. That gave me some agility. I'm gonna get a little luck. Because, you know, having items and whatnot is
True
nice.
power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Are those pomegranates coming off of this thing's body? Or grapes?
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I figured he'd be okay. He's on the title
Someone
screen.
actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Got an achievement.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Okay. Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guiaburn himself.
Makes sense.
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
Yeah, I could see that being
but
a
when
problem.
we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
Who are these other characters behind him, though?
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Indeed. Gonna need all the help we
Then
can
answer me
get.
this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guiaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Okay, interesting. So there is a deadline, but we don't know when it is. So we better be as quick as we can, I guess. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diamonds on the rank of this quest.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head.
Okay.
But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Alright, does that mean I get to save?
No. We should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was
nasty
that?
humans.
It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Let's see. Any more of the mission?
I
Sure,
want to
tell
hear
me
about
more
the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
Yeah, that seems a little, that's a pretty
You'll just
tall
have to
order
blend
there,
in
my
with the
friend.
crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Far should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Okay, alright. I can save! Huzzah! Alright. Let's save here. That's fine. Save complete. How many save slots do we have? A bunch. Okay, we have 16 save slots, so that's fine. I will try to save on different slots every now and then, but I don't have to do it every time. All right, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this so far. If you'd like to see more, let me know here in the next couple of days, because I do want to keep playing this, but I don't know whether people are going to actually be watching it or not yet. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do various things on this channel pretty often. I try to make a video every week or two, usually once a week. And I am trying to grow my channel. All right, well, thanks. Peace.
Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share.